called, darling?
Try not to laugh.
Welcome back to another episode of Try Not to Laugh with myself, the comedian Cedar. Now, I'm into my boxing, really into my boxing. Did any of you guys see the fight the other day with Daniel Dubois versus Usyk, part 2? Yeah, because they had a first fight, you know what I mean? And in the first fight, there was a little bit of controversy because Daniel Dubois hit Usyk with a low shot. Yeah, right, like below the waistline. Do you know what I mean? And it winded Usyk. Usyk went down on the floor and he was winded, gasping for breath. You know? And Daniel Dubois was like, I knocked him out. You didn't knock him out, bro. Yeah? You've hit him with a low blow. So the referee kept the fight going, yeah, and gave Usyk time to recover. So Daniel Dubois was saying how the fight should have been stopped. He knocked him out as far as he's concerned. And the trainers were saying that and everybody was saying that. You know, but in reality, you didn't. You hit him with a low blow. You know, I can't remember the last time I got punched in my belly, right? I must have been about 10 in the 1990s by one of my big brothers, apparently. It used to happen all the time. But even I know when you get punched in your belly, you lose wind. Come on, Daniel, man. It's common knowledge. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, he wasn't happy about that, so they had to have the second fight. You know, and I noticed, right, before every fight, Daniel has this thing, right, what he says before every fight. Yeah, when they ask him in the interviews, so how do you see yourself winning the fight, Daniel? Well, by any means necessary. By any means necessary. Now, I know Daniel's close to his father. I know he's very close to his father. Shout out Daniel's father. I just wonder though, is Daniel's father still tucking him in at night, you know, and reading him a bedtime story? And the latest story is Malcolm X's autobiography. By any means necessary. The only thing is, when Malcolm X said by any means necessary, you know, I remember that movie, came out in the 1990s when I was about 10, 9. I remember Denzel Washington saying it as Malcolm X. And I believed him, okay? I was listening, okay? When Daniel Dubois says it, I ain't listening. I ain't trying to hear that shit, Daniel. I'm not. By any means necessary. Do you believe that? That is my question to you. Yeah, when you say these things. Because it's a powerful thing to say, you know? But I think for you to have beaten Usyk, you would have needed a weapon, to be quite honest, man. Because your in-game intelligence is not great. Daniel has the intelligence of a fish, a goldfish. You know, I like Daniel. I really do. I've followed his career as of late, and I like him. You know, his last few fights, I followed them. Do you know what I mean? I even done, you know, because I rap in my time when I'm not doing comedy. I'll do a little bit of barsing, and I even done a bar for him when he beat up Anthony Joshua and whatnot. Yeah, so I like the guy. But at the end of the day, his in-game intelligence is not great. You know, and you can see why. Look at his dad. His dad goes and throws a party, right? On the same day your son's about to fight Usyk. Before the fight. Who the fuck does that? That's the most backward thing you could do. Yeah, so I'm hearing Daniel Dubois, obviously was surrounded by a lot of strangers and whatnot. You know, and where he's on the thing or whatever. Yeah. He couldn't be around a lot of people. Do you know what I mean? So he got in his car and he had to get out of there. You know, poor thing. How the fuck can you do that to your son on the biggest day, like, well, probably one of the biggest nights of his career? You know what I mean? Everything's supposed to be silent. Okay? Focus. Yeah? Fucking Mr. Miyagi settings. Yeah? Not fucking party. Throwing a party. Anybody win anything yet? Wait for the fight to take place. You get me? And then obviously, if he wins, then throw a party, man. I just didn't get that. Did not get that. And that's the guy you're following, Daniel. You need to part ways with your daddy, man. I'm not going to lie. If you want to make it in this business. Because there's no time for emotions and sentiments and all of these different things, man. You know, like whatever your dad's telling you is the wrong thing, okay? I'm going to tell you that shit for free. You understand? Seriously, man. Because you got embarrassed on the night. You know, in the second fight, you came at Usyk like a bull in a china shop. Yeah, you was way more aggressive. You hit him with a few more punches too. But the intelligence wasn't there. So what do you think Usyk done? Turn it into a matador. Hey, I'm over here, Daniel. No, I'm over here. No, I'm over here. Come and get me. Yeah. Because Usyk's in-game intelligence is bang on cue. Like I haven't seen a boxer in a long time as good as Usyk. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do you know what I mean? He's definitely the greatest boxer of his generation because he's cleaned up cruiserweight, cleaned out. Yeah? And then he's come over the UK and he's beat up all of our heavyweights. You can't chat to him, man. Come over here and he played Mike Tyson's punch out and clocked it. How are you going to chat to him? Twice! The guy's a problem. Because you have to understand he's beat up AJ twice. He's beaten up Tyson Fury twice. Now he's beaten up Daniel Dubois twice. That's our best heavyweights to date. Yeah, and then he beat up Chisora when he first came about. Yeah, as a heavyweight. That was one of his first heavyweight clashes. Fuck Chisora. Yeah, and Chisora's not the best fighter in the world. But at the end of the day, he's a name. He's somebody, innit? Do you know what I mean? If you take it for simple, he'll fuck you up. Do you know what I'm saying? But Daniel Dubois was like the mummy in the ring. Ooh, 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 shit. Oh, Daniel. Oh. Shout out Hatman. Hatman strikes back. I beg you guys, go support this man's channel. Yeah, he's a boxing analysis. Yeah, and his analogies are spot on. Yeah, about these boxers, and go support him, man. I want him to get to 100 subscribers. You understand me? So go show him some love. I was watching his review on the fight, yeah, and he was saying that Daniel Dubois, what fucked up Daniel Dubois in the fight is he didn't have no head movement, man, no head movement, too easy to pick him off. Do you know what I mean? And he was saying that Daniel Dubois should have had his chin tucked in. Well, I'm saying that man, he was born with a tucked in chin. No, enemies necessary. Yeah, all you see is his big head. He ain't got no neck. All you can see his head with Daniel. It's not hard to punch this guy in his face, you know. All you can see is his head, right? And he doesn't move it. So there's no moving target in front of Usyk. So there's nothing for him to worry about if he wants to punch him in his face because it's always there. Bang, 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 bang. Like your face is always there, isn't it? Like you're not moving your head, so it's not like he's got to think, raw, what way is he gonna the target gonna go next? You're not giving him nothing to think about. And this is why I fully agree with what Hackman was saying. Didn't give a man no problems, nothing to really think about. All right, apart from your aggression in the beginning, you had to kind of cipher your aggression and whatever. See what your game plan's about. But it's easy to pick off. Oh, you just come with aggression. Cool, no problem. Pat, pat for every punch Daniel threw, right? Every jab Daniel threw. Usyk threw too. Daniel's like pat. Usyk's like pat, pat. You know what I'm saying? So Daniel's getting like one thing, raw. Then another one's coming in straight away. That's how he got knocked out. You have to understand something. That is how Daniel got smoked. Yeah? Because Usyk's speed is impeccable. How the man come from cruiserweight and still working with the same speed in the heavyweight division? Tell me that. He ain't got no right to be doing this. But this is what he's doing, man. And all these big giants are finding it difficult because Usyk's shorter than them, obviously, so he has a low center of gravity. And he knows how to fucking use it. In many ways, Usyk reminds me of Mike Tyson, the way how he gets inside of his opposition and breaks them down. Rib shots, you know what I'm saying? Body shots, and just brings them down to his level. Then you start seeing him throwing hooks and uppercuts and this and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Usyk is different, man. It's built different. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot of these guys are fighting for fame. He's fighting for his country, bro. It's different levels with him. Different levels with him. And he lives and breathes boxing. I would suggest to any up-and-coming boxer that wants to fight in a heavyweight division to watch Usyk. Or anyone in general, if you want to be successful in your life, watch that brother. I'm telling you, and the way how he lives and breathes and dies for his stuff, trust me. Yeah, and I'm guaranteeing you, you put that same kind of effort into your game, trust me, you'll be successful, man. The guy's dangerous with it. Dangerous with it, man. Do you know what I mean? But on the flip side, Daniel doesn't really, he got embarrassed, but, you know, at the end of the day, I wouldn't feel too embarrassed because you lost to the better man, who is Usyk, innit? And you're not the first person to lose to him. Some great fighters have lost to him. You know what I mean? In Anthony Joshua. Tyson Fury, and yourself now. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to take that humble defeat, and I do believe that Daniel Dubois will be back. Do you know what I mean? And he might even win back his title again and clean up the division one day. Who knows? He's still young. But for me, he's got to add some more to his game. He hasn't got enough. Do you know what I mean? He's got to add some more skill sets to his game. Do you know what I mean? It's not an easy thing to do because I feel like it's something that you're kind of born with, certain skill set. You know what I mean? It's not something that you can just pick up along the way. Like, I love that. I love that. You can learn little bits and bobs along the way, but for me, it's something that you have to be born with, man. It's a certain dog. Do you know what I mean? That you have to have inside of you. You'll be born with that. You know what I mean? So it's difficult, man. But I'm not writing him off at all. Do you know what I'm saying? And what you can take from it is he wasn't the only one to lose to this brother. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, he definitely needs to sharpen his mind up if he wants to pick up a belt or two in the future. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and for me, it's like I like Daniel Dubois, man, but trust me, I don't see him getting any better. Sorry, I don't. I don't. If they're making a new Goonies movie, they need to get Daniel Dubois to play Chunk. Because the way he was angry on Saturday night, you would have thought Usyk stole his chocolate bar. You know? And now he's mad than a motherfucker. Usyk, give me back my penny sweets. You know? Because Daniel Dubois is like a big kid. You have to understand that. That's his mindset. You know, I want back my penny sweets. Daniel. You know? Daniel. Hey, you guys. Sorry. My bad. But I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, you know? Like, I'm going to play a clip for you right now. Do you know what I mean? To end this segment, yeah? Of Daniel Dubois trash talking Usyk. You know, and I went for him, man. This is why you never trash talk before a fight. You stay focused. These guys that trash talk, they're either overconfident, way confident because they know that they've got the skill set to back it, or they're shook. And the trash talking is a coping mechanism. And it looks like it was that with Daniel versus Usyk the bar too. You know, you knew Usyk had your number, but obviously still got to obviously keep up face, and you have to you have to convince yourself that you can do it. And obviously, there's certain confidence you have to try and roll with, regardless of the situation. But anyway, I'm gonna play this video for you now. Yeah, it's the comedian Cedar. Watch this.
Pussy. Pussy.
Trying to do Daniel, 1 second, let him have his moment. Daniel, no, Usyk. Well, I want my revenge, Usyk. Well done on tonight. I want my revenge for the robbery last time. Let's get it.
Try not to laugh.
£1 a bowl. Apples, bananas, oranges, and pears. £1 a bowl, £1 a bowl. Over here, oi, over here. You right, darling? Where you been all my life, eh? Listen, I've got a nice banana here and a lovely set of plums you can have. All you got to do is bring the cherry. Way! Apples, bananas, oranges, and pears. Wait, I didn't see you guys here. Listen, got a lovely fruit store here, yeah? With some lovely fruit, yeah? All falling off the back of a lorry, yeah? Don't get me wrong, some of the fruit is a bit battered and bruised, but you know, you get what you pay for, way! Apples, bananas, oranges, and pears. Apples, bananas, oranges, and pears. £1 a bowl, £1 a bowl. Oi, listen, I can't stand that geezer over there. The one that's selling the flowers. Yeah? He's cutting me out of my business. That's what he's doing. because we're selling the same thing. But mind you can't eat flowers, can you? Apples, bananas, oranges and pears. Apples, bananas, oranges and pears. £1 a bowl, £1 a bowl. We got grapes as well. Yeah, we got green grapes. We got black grapes or black currant grapes. Black currant grapes. We got it all. £1 a bowl, £1 a bowl. Apples, bananas, oranges and pears. And grapes as well. Did I just mention? Apples, bananas, oranges and pears. Right. Come down to my market. Support. Yeah? Lovely. Like I said, all the stuff I get is stolen fresh. Okay? It's stolen fresh. So it's stolen, but I promise you it's fresh. £1 a bowl, £1 a bowl. Apples, bananas, oranges and pears. And we got avocados too. Is avocado a fruit? I'm not even sure. Apples, bananas, oranges and pears. £1 a bowl, £1 a bowl. Listen, come down to my stall, yeah, in Basildon, right? And I'll sort you out with apples, bananas, oranges and pears. £1 a bowl, £1 a bowl. Come down to my stall in Basildon. Right? Like I said, it's all falling off the back of a lorry. Like you said, like I said before, you get what you pay for. £1 a bowl, £1 a bowl. Apples, bananas, oranges and pears. Anyway, I'm out. See you on the next episode.